It's just the two of us. Matt's gone. If you were the praying type, please do us a favor. Pray for Matt's family. He is away at his grandmother's funeral. And on top of that, he also has a busted eardrum. And so he had a ENT appointment yesterday. No,
something
that can't
like
be right.
that. It was Wednesday.
Yesterday.
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
He had it Wednesday.
There we go. A couple days ago. And so hopefully he gets everything figured out.
Yeah, they said they were going to do an ear transplant. I don't know. He didn't tell me actually what's
terrible.
He didn't say what happened in the appointment. I just was filling in the blanks.
That's terrible because my mind immediately went to, well, don't they usually replace things with like things from pigs, right? And so all I had was this vision
what I was thinking.
of a pig ear. Matt's got a little pig ear kind of hanging off of that. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't need that. I didn't need that visual.
Oh, well, that's not what I was
trying
visualing.
to do a podcast.
I was visualing a person's ear, but
a person in particular. Are you donating?
No,
Are you gonna?
No, not me. Just
no. Okay, yeah.
Anyone else?
Who has a compatible ear with Matt? It would need to be pre-gauged, I guess.
Pre-gauged, yeah. Okay, we'll make an application during the break and send it out.
Speaking of Matt and his ears, we get to watch him play hockey. We
did. I forgot about that. This is actually a way better intro than anything that I wrote down right here.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get to it.
Which is actually, yeah, so we got to watch Matt play hockey.
And they won.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they did win.
I was just watching and taking pictures and like looking at the stuff around the rink and thinking about how cold it was in there. Way colder than I thought. Probably because there's ice in there.
Kate, it was 1,000 times colder in there than when you all got there. And so I was there for about an hour before anybody else got there and probably half an hour in the rink. And so when there were no teams on the ice and nobody like in the stands or anything, it was like a real cold. Like cold enough to play hockey in there. And then everybody gets in there and start, skating around and, creating all kinds of heat and stuff like that. And I felt like it was pretty bearable.
Yeah, I was just hoping for, sounds bad. I was just hoping for maybe like
a fight?
Like a fight or somebody being like checked against the thing or like Matt to punch someone or like there was that video, remember, where he shoved somebody down on the ice?
That's barely how it went down, but yeah.
I was hoping for more. I was hoping for more of that. So when people would fall down and get kind of shoved around, I thought, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening.
That was the only tie to Matt and hockey that we really had, other than the fact that we know that he's played hockey. But
was the video of him doing that.
Him lightly checking one of his teammates and then taking the puck, right?
Yeah.
But
it was interesting. Matt didn't wear his glasses on there. So I thought, how is he seeing? Because he's always saying how he's afraid that, if he has no glasses, he can't see.
Maybe it's because there's such a high contrast between the white of the ice and the black of the puck.
Maybe. Or maybe he put contact lenses on.
Or maybe he's like Daredevil and he just like when he takes his glasses off, he can just like echolocate. Matt's
game was shocking. I don't think I've ever seen hockey played. And so to see Matt there, who was like 3 feet taller than everyone else, was pretty crazy.
He really was pretty dang tall.
That was weird.
Yeah.
And then after the game, we were waiting out in the whatever.
I forgot about this.
See, this is why maybe I don't remember the details of who won, is because this happened after. We were just sitting there like waiting for Matt because he said he would come out. And Luke had been doing this thing where, he pulled up his phone and opened up AirDrop and would AirDrop something random to everyone in range, which I thought was pretty funny. So we were doing that and someone messaged us back. Like AirDropped a hockey picture to me and Luke. We're like, who's this? Who is this? It came from Oscar's iPhone.
I got it too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just wasn't engaging with it like you guys were.
But we had to engage. Why would you receive a message like that back and not engage? So we sent something back to him and looking around thinking, who's Oscar? Which one here is Oscar?
What did you send?
I opened up the notes app on my phone and I wrote the word hi, took a screenshot, cropped it into a square because that's, just polite to do, crop it. And then I sent it to Oscar's iPhone. And Luke and I were waiting with bated breath over who is he going to write back? Is he going to write back? He wrote back almost immediately and said hi in the same way. And so here was a context clue. He was using dark mode. So that automatically ruled out some people that we saw around who would be using dark mode. And so I wrote something. I lamented over what to write back to him for a long time. Luke's like, you have to respond, otherwise he's going to lose interest. Like, we have to write back to him. Couldn't think of anything.
Luke was very invested in this.
I couldn't think of anything, so I wrote bye. Bye. And he wrote back right away and said no with a bunch of O's. So when we did that last one, we were looking around to see like who, because where we were standing, the seats were like raised up, so there was a guy there we could see his phone.
It was absolutely him.
He was using dark mode, so we think that was Oscar. Although we don't know anything else about him.
100% that was Oscar.
Other than
100%.
So Luke and I were all hyped over Oscar's iPhone. This like conversation without words, using notes, screenshotted. So we started writing a rough outline of like a Hallmark movie about what this could be about, because it was very Hallmarky, you know. So you can catch AirDropped Christmas in something near you soon.
Man, and if you do music, like if you produce music, I would love to hear the theme song for
Oscar's iPhone.
Oscar's AirDropped Christmas.
Yeah, so we just need some. That was just a crazy evening. So that's why I don't remember about if Matt won or lost, because
and
I was
so
too
that
busy.
was a pretty safe environment, by the way, to do that in. Okay,
yeah.
Like a pretty like there were only maybe 10 people if you count us.
5 to 10 people.
All of us that were there. 10 people tops. That was like your sourcing pool. We then went out to eat after that, and we went to a bar. That was bedlam. Like,
that was not the place to be doing it, but it's.
So I think it was Luke that AirDropped, and
he's like, let's see what happens here, because there were two nerds, and I say nerds in a loving way because you could tell they were one of us in the corner.
And so then they sent something back, and it was like fine-ish, like it wasn't super bad.
They were fine. It was the other people.
That was playing with fire, and we caught eyes and we were laughing with them. But it AirDrops to everybody, and the next couple were like, I think we're done. I think
we're done. Nobody
this was a bad
engaged.
idea.
Nobody engaged.
Disengage. It was bad. So I don't recommend that. I think that in the right context, that can be fun. But you don't. Yeah, abort. Absolutely.
Like Oscar, that was fine. Oscar was fine. And then sending it to the mom with the kid that was across the way, she was like,
that was fine too. Yeah.
That's fine. But in this one, it was scary. We're like, oh no, what's going to show up here now? We don't want to see it.
Bad news bears.